What's up, guys? It's been a minute. I appreciate the support on the last video. This video is going to be a different type of video. I know a lot of people really liked the last video of how open and meaningful it was. It was from the heart. And I hope this video has the same effect. It's another deeper one. I think more of a male perspective. I can only say it's a male perspective because I'm obviously not a female, so it's hard to say, and I haven't heard any females really talk about this. But you know, you go on YouTube and you see the 4 a.m. videos, the 2 a.m. videos about just a guy sitting in his car talking about life, or you know, people sitting on the porch watching the sunset talking about, oh, you know, when I was 20, I wish I did this. And stuff like that. You know, sometimes they have these self-reflective videos, and it helps to get perspective, of course. I like those videos because sometimes they could be a hard listen, but at the same time, they can shed a different perspective on life that you haven't experienced, but you don't really want to experience. So it's like a cheat code getting that knowledge. But anyways, what's the point of this video? As you can tell from the title, as any of my male audience or any of you clicked on this video, maybe you've had this feeling before. I have it all the time. That's probably why I can't sleep. But it's the feeling of being like a main character. Like everything. It's not a selfish mindset, but you have this feeling that everything gravitates and revolves around you. And sometimes it does. Sometimes, you know, your house depends on you, your relationship depends on you, your schoolwork or your job, everything depends on you. And it keeps you going at times. It just keeps you exhilarated through the night, through the day. Eventually you come crashing, you get exhausted. And you just get stuck in your mental. You're kind of thinking to yourself, oh man, you know, if I don't pay these bills, if I don't go this extra mile, if I don't lift this extra weight, if I don't take these extra hours at work, then everything comes falling apart. And like I said, in some cases, you know, yeah, sometimes the whole responsibility is on you, for sure. But my dad told me that I'm not special, right? The world doesn't revolve around me. When you look up in the sky and see all the stars, you realize how tiny you are, and you're not that special in the grand scheme of things. Now, was that a little weird to hear in middle school? Kinda. But I still keep it to this day. It's one of the most meaningful things he's ever told me. What's that? And can it fuck you up at times? Yeah, where you kind of think to yourself, well, I'm not that special, so it doesn't really matter. You know, at times you could think to yourself, no one really cares about me because I ain't that special. But that's not really the point. As I mentioned in my last video, it's okay to talk to people, because at times, or all the time, you are a unique individual, and unique individuals deserve love in some format, or forgiveness in some format, or redemption in some format. But I think the term "you're not that special" applies to what I'm talking about right now, where you know, you're thinking everything, your marriage relies on you, or how hard you can go in the gym somehow affects your debt, or how much your weight loss can affect your next job, or moving to a new city affects how happy you'll be, or just crazy scenarios you can come up in your head that avoid you sleeping at night? Are you enjoying the full potential of life? And the term, you're not that special, or you're not the main character, or however you want to phrase it, is a way of kind of releasing that burden of, yeah, you're not that special. So rely on people, rely on outlets, rely on certain aspects of life. You're not that special, so rely on your wife. You're not that special, so rely on your therapist. You're not that special, so rely on your cooking, your video games. Rely on something. Because you're not the main character. No one is, truly. These are my thoughts at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's probably why I can't sleep. But I say, when we slip through these holes and we have this peak male mindset of getting shit done because our family needs us, our wife needs us, or anything like that, and when you're drowning in debt or you're working crazy hours just to survive in a place you don't want to survive in, it's easy to lose the light, I think, or to lose the plot. And it's not easy to regain the plot or regain happiness or anything like that. But I will say one thing to end the video. I know there's no solution to anything I just rambled on about. It's kind of a rambling ass video, to be honest with you. But it's an open video. It's coming straight from my mind at 4 o'clock in the morning to you. And you probably tell. But I know other people feel this way. There's no doubt people feel this way. So if you enjoyed it or you want to have a discussion, leave it in the comments. I read every comments. I try to engage in every comments. So if you see it and you want to say something or you want to have some insight, then put it in the comments. I'm going to read it. I'm going to have fun with it, and I'm going to enjoy it. Like I said, I appreciate the love in the last video. I hope this video also shares some type of personal insight, I guess. But let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. There's always a Daredevil quote that I really liked that was in the comic book that I kind of lean heavy on, and best way to end the video is just for me to say the quote. I think pretty much says, I cannot see the light, so I will be the light. I think it's a great way to live by.